Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I'm here. And I was trying to fix my microphone because I realized that my microphone was not working, but it looks like it's going to the red. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully it doesn't sound horrible for you. I do see Evilink Pin says first. Awesome. All the hearts to you. Second, says Christ Rider. Nice. At least she's early tonight. Yes. Love you. Where'd you go? Oh, love you guys too. I love you so much. Yeah, it says she's always 2 hours later. Glad she was able to do early tonight. Oh no, been coughing. Glad it wasn't cold out. I hope you feel better, and I hope that the cough goes away. Danny is here. Hello, howdy. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad it sounds good. Yeah, I can be late. Lately I've been doing like midnight streams, which is so annoying. I need to get a better schedule. Usually I don't even stream at night. Usually I stream at like 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. Eastern time. Lately I've been streaming at like midnight Eastern time or like 10 p.m. like it is right now in the Eastern time zone. So, I don't know. I'm trying. There's a lot going on, but it's okay. I'm glad I was able to stream. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining. I see you guys in the chat. Thank you so much. We do have a lot to do tonight. I am doing NaNoWriMo. We are doing write-ins, sprints. We're also going to do a little bit about unofficial WorldEmber, which is something that I worked on last stream. You guys helped me out with. WorldEmber homework has dropped, so we're going to try to do that and much more. I actually have some other things to do as well, so I will be sprinting and working along behind the curtain a bit, but I will also show you guys what I'm doing on the screen a little. So let's see. Wordy is turning into a night owl. Well, Christ Rider says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Yes, Merry Christmas. Christ Rider was already a night owl, obviously. Yes, keep the change, you filthy animal. That was something. If you don't get the reference, it's called Angels with Filthy Souls, and that is a reference from a movie that is a reference from a movie, which is actually from Home Alone, if you didn't know. Which is a Christmas movie, by the way. So, pretty rounded out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and go to WorldEmber. And in case you did not... What is this? It looks like something is trying to appear, but it's a glitch. I'm gonna save that and ask the WorldEmber beans what this is supposed to be. There's a weird thing on the site, so I can show you guys. Alright, I'm gonna showcase screen. So I'm on WorldEmber site, and there's a weird window like this that's just floating and it has nothing in it. So I think that's a glitch. I'm going to go to the WorldEmber Discord and see if I can ask people what this is. Just let them know what's happening. It's probably not an intentional thing. There we go. Okay. Also, I did not have my desktop audio on, so here we go. Okay, let's see. Is it a bot? No, I think. Says Chris Ryder. Bad glitch, stop being mischievous. Well, it's okay. It's not really being mischievous. I just wanted to let the WorldEmber people know that it's happening, just in case, because I don't know what it is for. They probably wanted it to be an announcement for something. And since we didn't see the announcement, then, you know, I just want them to know that the members aren't seeing the thing they want us to see. So, it's not doing anything, is it? Huh. Here it is. WorldEmber Prep. That's what I'm trying to get to. And I feel like maybe that box was supposed to be for WorldEmber Prep, but it probably just glitched out. But anyways, if you guys want to participate in WorldEmber Prep, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you don't know what WorldEmber is a big event that WorldEmber does every December. So it's right after NaNoWriMo. It is a month-long world building challenge where your goal is to write 10,000 words of world building in the month. But that's an easy thing for a lot of people to do. It's just 10,000 words as opposed to 50,000 words for Nano. But some people might have a little bit of a struggle doing it. Some people find that this should be a challenge, but some people don't. But still, once you hit 10,000, you do not have to stop. You can keep going and keep making all the articles you want. So that's what WorldEmber is. And there are some like article categories that they started to have sponsored and stuff like that. I do not know if I'm going to sponsor one, but we will see. But WorldEmber is less about prompts and more just about this is time for you to build in your world what you want to build. It's not telling you what to build. You can just do what you want to do. Now, I feel like this page right here doesn't look as good until I zoom out, because this little screen I have is like not the right size. All right, so I love this, by the way. This looks beautiful. Let's read. WorldEmber is almost here. In December, you will be challenged to write 10,000 words of original world building. But first, it's time to prepare, to be ready for the challenge and get the Homework Squad badge. I love this badge, the little quill and the little paper, and it's red. I love red. Red's my favorite color if you didn't notice. You have to submit your weekly homework assignments, and you will find the option on the right while editing your article. We will update this page every week with a new assignment. But wait, what's WorldEmber? And we told you that. It's the largest world building event of the year. During December, we challenge you to write at least 10,000 words of original world building about any topic. Doing so will earn you a virtual badge and a chance to win prizes in the raffle. You can also aim higher for the 25K or even the 50K word count badges. And of course, if you're feeling competitive, you can submit to special categories to be judged. If you win, you get a prize. So the first assignment will drop on November 3rd, which was actually today. The second one will be the 10th, the third one will be the 17th, and the fourth one will be the 24th. So we can also watch the homework streams. I watched the homework stream earlier today while I was working, and I followed WorldEmber on Twitch. We're going to shout them out. All right, and please go follow WorldEmber. I'm going to shout on Twitch as well. Alright, and you can follow them by clicking the little button. Alright, so the week one homework is our pledge our goal. Okay? So the first step is setting a goal. What are we going to do for WorldEmber? Now, I already had my goal in mind. I had my focus point in mind, and I'm going to see if I can make that lined out in this homework. Excuse me. Okay. All right, choose an area of focus. Look at your world. Choose an area you want to write about. Keep in mind the area does not have to be a geographical one. You can, like, talk about the main characters of your story. You could talk about the part of the history of your world. You can talk about the kingdom your story takes place in, a new region you've been excited to take your characters to, stuff like that. You choose an area. You can consider, what are you excited about? What are you excited about writing? And this will help also for those who are doing NaNoWriMo. They can use these little nudges to help them to write their story. What are you really excited about? Follow your instincts. It is easier to keep up your motivation if you write about a topic you enjoy. Now, that is true. If you have an ongoing or planned story, novel, campaign, etc., pick something that will be useful for it. Also, they say if all else fails, you can create a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. Which means you can just start a whole new world on WorldEmber. But they say that's only if you don't know anything to do in the world, so you already have. I have too many worlds in my head, but I'm not putting them all on WorldEmber right now. Right now, especially because I'm trying to work on Secret Agent Someone. That's my main project. But I have several other things that I made even before Secret Agent Someone, some things that I made after Secret Agent Someone, some things that I made at the same time, Secret Agent Someone, and I do love all of my projects, but I just know that if I try to do all of the things, I will probably end up doing none of the things, so I thought I'll just try to do this Secret Agent Someone project and see what happens. So I do still do some, short stories, stuff like that in other worlds. On WorldEmber, I do have my medieval world as well, the wonderful world of a winsome horde. And, I do stuff over there sometimes as well. But my main project is Secret Agent Someone, and for WorldEmber, I'm going to try to focus my best on Secret Agent Someone, so we'll see. My area of focus... what is your area of focus? Would you guys like to put it in the chat if you are thinking about what you are going to focus on, either if you're doing WorldEmber or if you're just doing NaNoWriMo? What have you been focusing on in NaNoWriMo this month? Christ Rider says, I never got a chance to watch it live. I'll probably wind up watching it tomorrow. Yeah, it's okay. The homework stream today was not too much. Like, it was just Janet pressed the big button and this page went live and she kind of told us what it was about. But the rest of the stream was just sprinting and chatting, and it really isn't, you don't have to look back at it if you don't want to, but you can if you want to. But yeah, there wasn't really too much you missed. You can literally just look at this page and learn everything you need to know. But it was a fun stream and they were doing write-ins and stuff, so if you want to, you can look back at it. Sometimes I do like to watch stuff like that, especially if I'm like working from home or something, or even in the office. Sometimes I would just watch like stream replays or listen to podcasts, stuff like that, so that I can have something to do while I'm at work. But let's see. My focus, okay, so I think Evil Inkpen is putting the focus spaceships, space battles, and starships, space, and aliens. That is a good focus. So yeah, if you're going to do world building, you will be world building about these things. You can focus on what kind of battles they were, who the battles were between, who was against who, what were they fighting over. That is a great focus. You can also focus on the starships themselves. What are their names? Are they sentient or not? I know you have a lot of sentient ships and stuff like that in your world. Also, like, where were they built? Where are they going? Where did they come from? Are they still in production? Are they still traveling? Who made them? And what is the cast and crew on that ship? What is their mission? So there is a lot to think about. Also, space and aliens, that's a very vast topic. So you can really expand on that. You can expand on different species of aliens, what kind of planets they come from, what they eat, what they drink, what they do, what they are called, their customs and stuff like that. There's so much world building in those focus areas that you mentioned. So that is good that you're thinking about it. Me personally, it's not as exciting as yours, but for the longest, I think probably at least earlier this year, maybe even last WorldEmber, I thought maybe this WorldEmber I want to focus on the chilled part of Will-O-Wisp. So a lot of times I've been focusing on like the sci-fi part, the devices part, the like extra special gadgets part, the secret islands that are like for prisoners and secret things and vehicles and villains and all that kind of stuff. I've been focusing on a lot of that actual spy stuff, but I wanted to Cars is down to earth, no pun intended, but tank. Handsome co-host would enjoy the joke, yes. And I see you put his little smiling face there. Yeah, so I was thinking like, yes, all that stuff is good for my world, but I really want to focus on the chill side of Will-O-Wisp. Evil Ink says not every science fiction has to be super advanced. That's true, but even though Will-O-Wisp is advanced, I just want to focus on a section of it that doesn't have to worry about that. So say for instance, like right now, I have this robe on, and I was thinking, like, every time I think of these spies, I know other people might not think about it, but I think about it, like, where do they live when they are off mission? Do they live in a regular house? Does Will-O-Wisp have housing? Do they have a campus? Do they have apartments? Yes, they do. Does Will-O-Wisp have, like, a hotel-like setting? Yes. Do they have little branded Will-O-Wisp, you know, shampoo bottles with the little lotion and the soap in the hotel room? Yeah, they do. Do they have a Will-O-Wisp branded robe with the little Will-O-Wisp crest on it? Yes, they do. So I think about all these kinds of things. And I really wanted to make some merch, like a Will-O-Wisp robe. Also, like the interns, they're supposed to have these varsity jackets that have the little Will-O-Wisp logo, and they show that they are introductory interns, which is something that I really think is cool, and I really want to make those like real merch, but I also want to show in the world that those exist, because those are in my head. I'm imagining all this, but people who are reading my stuff, watching my stuff, listening to me talk about my stuff doesn't always think about like those kinds of things in the downtime of the spy's life. What do they do, and what do they have, and what does Will-O-Wisp provide? Yes, just like Evil Inkman is putting lots of questions in the chat. Do they have insurance? Yes, they do. So Will-O-Wisp has to have their own insurance because yeah, with the regular insurance program, they're not going to want to cover these spies because their work is so dangerous. They do not. They know that it's such a high risk of them getting hurt or killed that they don't want to have to cover them. So Will-O-Wisp does have their own insurance plans. Do they have hospitals? That is true. Correct. They do. They actually do. In fact, I did write about some of the hospitals on my world, but I didn't write about all of them. So I'm going to search for through my world. I'm going to search for hospital. It didn't come up. Oh, weird. Let's see. No. What? Okay, maybe it's called medical facility or something like that. What is it called? It's another plant name because everything's plant names in Will-O-Wisp. I'm just gonna search medical in here and see. Linden and Bass. Yes. This probably is it. This is the hospital I wrote about all the way back for Summer Camp 2021. Whoa, that was a while ago. But this is one of their hospital facilities. Yes. But I need to write more about stuff like this. Do they have pins? Yes, they do. The little branded Will-O-Wisp pins with the little Will-O-Wisp logo on them. The little click pins. Notebooks? Yes, they do. Do they have AI? Of course. Do they have bunkers? Yes, I actually wrote about bunkers. Do they have special secret bunkers? Yes, they do. What type of agents transfer technology do they take from bad organizations? That's true. They do take stuff from bad organizations. And where is the technology placed afterwards? Okay. So, they do have AI, and you know about the car's AI. Special secret bunkers. I will tell you about Bunker 421, which is one of the infamous bunkers, and I still have not finished this project. But Bunker 421 is one of the Will-O-Wisp secret bunkers. We also have, you said, technology that is taken from opposing organizations. And where is it placed? It is placed on... no, this one is a prison, I think. Oh, yeah, well, it is here. So this is called Dionea muscipula, which is actually just the scientific name for a flytrap plant, Venus flytrap plant. And this is called the flytrap because this is where they put bad guys, bad stuff, and bad experiments. So there's the prison sector where humans are imprisoned. These are the villains that are too dangerous to be in regular prisons. They also have the weapons sector where they store dangerous weapons because they don't want the public to be able to be in contact with these very dangerous weapons that should not fall into the wrong hands. Then they also have the experiment sector where lots of scientific experiments and technologies that are being tested are stored. If they don't want to destroy the project, they are storing them there so that hopefully nothing goes wrong in the public eye. Yes, they keep, analyze, and reproduce some of the stuff that they think is cool, and other stuff they will keep it contained forever or they will destroy it. What happens to the engineers and scientists from the evil organizations from a program like after real life World War II? Well, yeah, so in Will-O-Wisp, a lot of times they want to keep the people alive because they want to be able to pick their brains, and they can't do that if something happens to them. But it depends on what the case is. They have different protocols. But anyways, we're talking about homework. So my homework, the first focus area is done. I want to focus on more chill aspects of Will-O-Wisp, like merch-like aspects, comfort, peace, and things like maybe even therapy that Will-O-Wisp agents have availability to, because a lot of the agents go through a lot of stuff, so they do have therapists and stuff, counseling services available to them. They also have things like spas where they can go and relax, and they have lots of fun things that they can do. There are lots of perks to being a Will-O-Wisp agent because they know that the agents have so much on their plate and they experience so much, they see so much, and they do so much. So Will-O-Wisp really wants them to be as comfortable as possible, and they want to accommodate them when they are not on a mission. And that is the focus that I want to focus on for this WorldEmber. I don't know why I wanted to, but I've known that for a long time, that I think I just want to focus on the comforts and amenities of Will-O-Wisp that are provided to the agents. Once we have our focus, which we have here, It says, take a moment to review any related articles. This will warm up your creative muscles to give you inspiration. Yep, we just looked at some related articles, like the hospital article. We looked at the, excuse me. We looked at some articles that were dealing with that. But we do know that we need to make more of those. Create your pledge. WorldEmber pledge is a
Stop. It's too much. Oh, love it.
Okay. Josiahsaurus is here. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I did not know you were here. A Blinkpin says, what if an agent gets injured and loses a limb? Will they get mechanical limbs? Yes, sometimes. Well, that's another thing. Sometimes they do get mechanical limbs, sometimes they don't. It depends on the agent, and it also depends on the company.
Oh, that's all.
Okay. What is the level of medical technology? Yeah, they have highly advanced technology, and a lot of times agents can get very injured, and it doesn't seem like they got injured at all with the will-o-wisp technology. But sometimes the will-o-wisp technology, either for certain reasons they just don't use that advanced technology on that certain agent, or the agent doesn't want it. So there is a situation which I will not fully name, but there is an agent that their legs had to get amputated. So there's a possibility that will-o-wisp could have given them prosthetic legs, but they just chose not to have the prosthetic legs because they did not want them. They wanted to stay in their wheelchair. Yes, what happens if an agent decides to retire because of an injury? Well, that is when they are sent to what you call the Styrax, which is a place where a lot of agents don't want to go because it's a rumor that no one ever comes back from the Styrax. And that is another... Oh, I did not know I was still in the Wordy Wiki world. I'm trying to be in the Someone world. Let's go to that again. Okay, and let's go to this. Alright, so let's go to the Styrax. So, the Styrax is the place where it is an advanced rehabilitation resort. And it's painted as such a beautiful place, but agents are still scared to go there because they do not think they're going to come back. Because every agent that was sent there never came back. And they just think that either they went there and they were not able to treat their injuries, so they died, or they went there and they were still being, accommodated, and they just are at the resort forever, just retiring, enjoying their retirement, I guess, but they just are not able to contact the outside world. They cannot call their friends or family. They are just there on the Styrax Island for the rest of their life. So that is something that agents try their best not to go to. They try their best not to get hurt because they don't want to get severely injured to the point where they are sent to the Styrax and don't come back. Someone, on the other hand, is very careless, and he will do crazy stuff, and that's why even the organization is like, this guy is being too crazy. We need to give him a partner so that he can calm down and not actually injure himself. So yeah, these are kind of some of the things that I've already dabbled into when it comes to agent comfort and amenities. But even though this one is slightly ominous and slightly unsettling, that is still part of it. It's part of the, this is for the agent. This helps the agent. This is a hospital. This is a thing, Epic is here. What is up? Hello. I'm okay. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the chat. We were just talking about a little bit of world building and a little bit of writing. It's okay. I appreciate you. following the rules. At least it was an abbreviation. But yeah, I appreciate it, and thank you, and welcome to the stream. Swear a lot, try not to do that. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate you trying not to. Evelingpin says, could the organization merge many broken cars to create a super advanced car? What? That sounds really interesting. I don't think they ever tried to do that before. They might be able to. I don't know. But anyways, now that we've reviewed that, we are going to create our pledge. It's a promise to make yourself to achieve a specific goal by the end of December. Setting your goal in stone can help you better organize your time, plus achieving your goals is super satisfying. So we're going to make our pledge. Now, I usually don't like to actually pledge stuff like this, but I just do it sometimes. So for December 23, I pledge to write. I pledge to try to write. That's what I want to say. 10,000 words of world building on Secret Agent Stone 1. Josiah Storage says, sounds like something I would think of. Oh, what? All the cars getting merged together. Christrider says, I'll fill out the pledge myself tomorrow. My friends are wanting to use my iPad. Might be more awake anyway. It's okay, yeah. Yeah, no rush on the pledge at all. You have a whole week to complete this homework. Evil Inkpen says it's broken and it will be a waste of materials. The Navy does it all the time. Yeah, it makes sense to get a lot of broken cars and put them together into a mega car. But I just don't think that I thought of that happening in Will-O-Wisp. If it did, if anything, it'll be like, okay, a part off of this car, a part off of that car. But it's not like a mega car with like lots of cars stacked on top of each other or anything. Alright, so we are going to download this pledge document. Pledge. Okay. Power Rangers, exactly. It does remind me of some kind of Gundam robots type thing. That's all I could imagine when you said that, Evil Inkpen. Does the Navy part of the organization do the same with cars? Navy warship. That's why I said I don't know if that happens. We can find out. But I don't think I've heard of that happening in my own world. And it sounds weird for me to say I don't think I've heard of it. But because I'm the writer of it, I kind of feel like I know about it. And I'm like, well, let me think. In my brain, did that happen? I don't think so. But could that happen? Maybe. So I don't know. We might see it happen, but I don't think that it has happened yet, at least. That's not something that I personally thought of and made happen. Evil Inkpen does say making it better and more effective. Makes sense. Alright, we have the pledge. Okay, share the pledge on WorldEmber using the hashtag WorldEmberPrep to find other people's work and help people find yours. And we decide if we want to compete. I am entered into competitor mode, so I will be competing. Submitting the homework. So we have to create a generic article. We have to create a section for first week's assignment and write a paragraph about the area I've chosen. Upload the pledge document and embed it as an image and submit the article to the homework challenge. Okay, so look at all the homework that has already been submitted. Time for me to go ahead and go to my dashboard. We're gonna do a generic article. And we're going to say it's a WorldEmber 2023. WorldEmber Prep 2023. Okay, so what am I doing? I need to get that fillable. Wait, what's this? says Epic. What is what? Are you talking about what I'm on? This is called WorldEmber, and it's a really cool site where you can do world building. So we are preparing for WorldEmber. We are also doing NaNoWriMo, and we're doing lots of other stuff as well, but we're kind of just doing all the stuff at the same time. Like hows? What do you mean? So this is going to be, we're writing an article, and when we view the article, it's going to excuse me. I'm gonna say WorldEmber Prep 2023, and we're gonna view this. Oh, it can work for D&D. Yes, it can. But you can use it for all kinds of other stuff too. If you have other games, you can use it for that. If you have books, novels, any kind of thing. I write like stories, and I also do like audio dramas and stuff like that. I have those on WorldEmber too. But it is very popular in the D&D world for like a lot of TTRPGs and stuff like that. A lot of game masters do use WorldEmber. But yeah, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. Where is that pledge document? Alright, I see Whirly of the Wind is here. Ah! Hard pass on species. I'm specied out after summer camp. Okay. Sorry for just now seeing your comment. Where is the pledge thing that I downloaded? Okay, here it is. Okay. I pledge to write 10,000 secret agent someone wordy girl. Okay, so we're gonna save. Let's print this. If I print it, color, save as PDF. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna just make this into a JPG so that we can put it in the site. Okay, time to stretch. I need to stretch. Okay, and I'm getting tired of it. Alright, so we're going to download this. Okay, let's add to here. It's called Pledge WorldEmber. Pledge WorldEmber. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna just put this as the article header. Alright, there we go. Yay. Now, we can talk about what we're doing. Which was, the focus was, what is it? Accommodations and amenities. And then that's it. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. Week 1, pledge your goal. Choose an area of focus. Then create your pledge. And submit your homework. I already did. Okay. I mean, I didn't do it yet, but I'm going to put the pledge here. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put headers. Then put a quote. All right, I need something. What do we need? Music? What do we need? Getting a little bit sleepy. Water. All right. Tea? Well, that one wasn't tea. That was actually just straight up water. But if you're saying that maybe making a cup of tea would help me wake up, I don't know. It might. Or it might make me go to sleep. Who knows? Ever since last WorldEmber. Okay, if you guys are working on anything, feel free to let me know in the chat. Danny Fandoms has redeemed Roasty Toasty. So, where did it go? I push a button, says Danny. For those of you who don't know what Roasty Toasty is, it means that I have to roast a marshmallow on a candle flame. Okay, so there's a thing. I'm gonna move this there so you can see it. Gonna showcase me. Hello. And then I'm going to get these marshmallows in my bag. And we're going to roast one. Thank you so much to Danny Fandoms for redeeming Roasty Toasty. Alright, let's get a couple of these on here. Okay. So, here we go. We have 3 Roasty Toasty marshmallows on the skewer. And we're going to roast them over the candle. So thank you so much to Danny for redeeming this. We'll see how roasty and toasty they get. It's browning already. Oh no! It's on fire! All right. Ah. Okay. Okay, and this is probably, this first one at least, is probably quite done. There we go, a nice roasty toasty marshmallow. Hmm. Hmm. Whew. I didn't see that. I like this button, says Danny. Yeah, it's quite a good button. Thanks so much for pressing it. Autumn Aesthetic has redeemed read the notes from the too much. Okay. Read notes from the box. Alright. So I know that you guys put a lot of notes in the box. I have not put them in there yet. So what I need to do is, you know what I started to do? I said almost disaster. Almost, but they're good, and I think I'm going to eat them. Okay, so what I was saying was, burnt marshmallows is the best. Right. Dennis the Menace burned the marshmallows again, says Una. Welcome to the stream, Una. Alright. So that's good, I think. Now I need water. I hadn't said hi? Gasp. There goes all the smoke. Alright, so I'm about to cough at the smoke. But thank you to Danny Phantoms for redeeming Roasty Toasty. Now, I saw Autumn redeemed read notes from the box. Now the problem here is I know that Autumn put notes in the box yesterday, but I didn't put them in there because so much stuff was going on that I couldn't write them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Warrior of the Wind says they're going to treat themselves to a bowl of ice cream smothered in chocolate syrup. Sounds good. Enjoy. What am I supposed to be doing? I need to go to Twitch. I need to go to the rewards, and I'm going to take all the rewards that you guys have redeemed, and then I'm going to put them in a document, and I might just print them out because there's so many of them now that I don't know if I'm going to be able to write them down. And I might even run out of, what's it called? Little thingies. View requests queue. Alright, add notes to the box. I have 100+ requests. Alright, so since you redeemed add notes to the box, read notes from the box, we're going to read them from the screen. And that's fine. Don't apologize. You don't have to wait. No, you don't. We're just going to do it from here because I need to do it anyway. And this is literally before I started streaming. Earlier today, I forgot about it, but earlier today I said I'm going to go through these. I'm going to copy and paste them. And I'm going to put them in a document. Now, we already did this one. This one is in the box, I know. All these are in the box. All these are in the box. All these are in the box. All these are already in the box, I believe. Yep, that's 1 through 50. These are all in the box, I believe. I believe You're Wrinkling My Suit is in the box. No, I don't think it is. I think I put There's a Snake in My Boot in the box. Alright, so let me just grab the ones that I think are not in the box yet. I know that I said My Baby, My Beautiful Baby. I feel like I did these two as well. I don't know about You're Wrinkling My Suit. Isn't that the game? Okay, I'm gonna start here, and this was from Josiah Stores. Okay, we have that. Why is this so small? Okay, isn't that the game? It's also Josiah Stores. We have Chicken Noodle Dance Time. I feel like that's in the box, but I don't know for sure, so I'm just gonna put it over here anyways. Oh no, Josiah Stars has redeemed an AI image. AI image. Okay, we have Korean ground beef and rice bowls, creamy Tuscan garlic chicken. I feel like I put this stuff in the box though. I'm just putting it on the document just to make sure. I will look through the box to make sure it's there. And I don't have to keep copying your name because I know you're saying all of these things. Garlic butter chicken, chicken and spaghetti. This is a lot of food. Brown sugar bacon garlic chicken sounds very interesting. Sour cream mashed potatoes. I do remember seeing this, but I don't remember if I actually wrote it and put it in the box or not. Wait, I did put this one in the box. I did. Okay, so I don't know if I did those before, but I have put... I know I put lemon butter, garlic, pasta sauce, cheese pizza. I put all this stuff in here, I remember. And I remember Big Mac, Egg McMuffin, McChicken, double quarter pounder, strawberry milkshake, salted caramel pretzel milkshake. I remember this. I remember tea with milk from the microwave. Gasp. I remember that. Volleyball. I don't remember doing that one. I will put that one there. And then I do remember Josiah Store started doing all this stuff, which I knew I couldn't write that. That's probably one of the reasons why I stopped writing the notes, because I'm like, that cannot fit on a note. But thank you for redeeming that, so I'm gonna do something with it. That's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to print them out, because printing them out I can make the font as small as I want. Writing it out is going to be very challenging. I'm going to okay. Hooray, what an amazing plan. I need him to say that for a thing that he can say. When you guys redeem someone, say something. Because that's a fun thing for him to say. This, So hopefully looking at these is equivalent to reading those from the box. Autumn says, have you seen mine yet? Nope, not yet. Are we going to end up with duplicated notes? Only time will tell. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna check if they're in the box already, and I'm gonna remember if they're not in there. The only way that there can be duplicated notes probably is if you guys just keep redeeming the same stuff over and over again. S'mores pancakes. I remember seeing that and thinking that was interesting. So I need to add more, says Autumn. Uno says, now the box will include essays. Oh no! We see keto pancakes. I remember seeing s'mores pancakes and being like, wow, that's interesting. Sweet potato pancakes. I really don't, says Josiah Source, quoting someone. Ooh, Uno's lurking. Thanks so much for lurking. Much success with whatever you're working on. I really don't, says someone. I know that all these foods are evil ink pen, so we're just gonna copy your name, paste it over there. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next side. Alright, I know I did not do these. I did not do any of these. We have blueberry buttermilk pancakes. We have... Oh no. He's redeeming more. Chicken and waffles. We have banana bread waffles. We have mac and cheese waffles. I remember seeing that and thinking, what? Mac and cheese waffles sounds a little bit... I don't know if I like that. S'mores stuffed waffles. So we have the s'mores pancakes. And now we have s'mores waffles. Oreo cheesecake on waffle. Cheesecake waffles? Okay, this is a very weird waffle kick here on. Ah, Autumn is adding stuff as well. It is the classic meme of just putting so many foods in here. I don't know why Eveling Finn started doing that, but everybody loves to jump on it now. Lemon and garlic marinated flat iron steak. That is so specific. We have a nacho burger. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend, is what Josiah Source has also put in there. I think I saw him put that in there, but I did not add it to the box. We also have more foods from Evelington. Then we have Aliens Invasion. We had Time Travel. I remember seeing these. We have Ghosts Are Haunting a Library. Wizard Wars. Here you go, Autumn. There you are. It says something being revealed between two characters. So I will put that in the box as well, but I do remember that I put it on the wheel. And there's another one of yours, Kiss Between Two Unlikely People. I put that on the wheel as well. The Wheel of Wonderful Prompts. Family Secret Revealed was another one from you, Autumn, that I put on the prompts wheel. Idea, adorable robots come to planet. That sounded fun, but it wasn't for an AI image, but this was an idea that you put. So maybe I put that on the wheel as well. Aliens doing a moonwalk on Saturn is interesting. Let me put Autumn. Let me put your name by your stuff. So I can remember. You said it. I think I will remember, but I just want to make sure. Then we will put Eveling Finn's name by Eveling Finn's stuff. LOL, how? What do you mean? Autumn has challenged me. How? I don't know. Yeah, so basically Eveling Finn thinks that people are challenging him when you redeem stuff like for the box, and he thinks, oh no, I need to redeem stuff for the box. They're challenging me. I'm gonna have to keep redeeming more stuff for the box. It's strange and fun, I guess. So like if another person makes someone laugh, then Eveling Finn will want to make someone laugh too. It's a challenge. But yeah, this yeah, what kind of restaurant is this? I really don't know. It sells too much different kinds of food. I don't know what kind of restaurant this is. Let's see. What else is it? Moonwalk on Saturn. Owls versus crows with laser powers fighting in space. What? That's something. Lemonade syrup. This was supposed to be 5 minutes ago that you have redeemed this one. Then we also have Oreo mini cheesecakes that you just redeemed. Autumn just said Spancake Taco. Spancake Taco? Interesting. Mango lemonade, says Eveling Finn. I fear that by the time I catch up, you guys will have pancakes s'mores taco. That's even weirder than regular pancake s'more. Interesting. Peanut butter s'mores. Aliens talking to Batman. Okay. Sweet honey cornbread sounds pretty good. See, this is where the duplicates start coming in, because I remember Evelingpin said something about a pot roast already. Now, he put a pot roast back in there. So if it's a duplicate, notice because he redeemed it 2 times. Because I know I wrote pot roast on something, I think, and I put it in there. But it's okay. That's just how things are. Peach lemonade slush sounds good. Chocolate peanut butter with whipped cream and chocolate drizzle milkshake. Very specific. Autumn. Character opening a food truck. Oh, cool. Another prompt. About pie casserole. Yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm not going to catch up because every time I do, you guys keep adding more stuff. Alright. I thought you said mac and cheese, babe. I'm like, what? Mac and cheese bake. Okay. All right. Cloud character? What do you mean? Talking UFO. Interesting. Character of death, but wants to not kill people like the family. Interesting. Interesting wording. I think I know what you mean. Taco mac and cheese pasta bake. Rivals romance.
Obligatory associate. Do not speak.
Whoa. Thank you for redeeming that. I got scared for a really quick second. Thank you, Danny Fandoms, for redeeming someone say something. Another mac and cheese bake. So many mac and cheese bakes. Ha! Character opening up a restaurant in the center of the multiverse, says Evelingpin. Very funny. Now, there we go. A lot of other things. We have hamburger casserole. We have opening a magical coffee cafe from Autumn. Opening a bookstore on Venus. Wow. These people are opening everything. This is opening stores and restaurants in random locations. Ghost character. Interesting. And then we have Spider Ghost, and character lives in tiny home. That's a nice one. Alright, and I think that's no, it's not. Because you guys are still redeeming the stuff. Time traveling salesperson. Interesting. Living in a library that has a magical cafe in it. Living in a library is already very curious, and then a magical cafe is very nice. Skeleton character. What? Okay. Well, ghost character, and then we have a skeleton character. Living in the center of a wormhole. Okay. There we go. Josiah Source putting lots of skeleton characters in the chat. I'm gonna save this document as redeems. Box redeems. Alrighty. Hopefully that's good. Service dog. That's a nice one. Service giraffe. Whoa. I cannot imagine that. A party that reveals a murder. Oh no. I think I wrote about one of those. I will... Okay, I know where I left off. The center of a wormhole. So that's enough for reading the box right now. Hopefully that was good. Surface dragon. Whoa, you guys have some nice service animals there. Hopefully that was good enough for reading the box. Technically, it's just reading this here. What was else? It was generate an AI image. I remember doing all these. Today, chocolate fudge cake again? No, we didn't. That was yesterday. This was Josiah Search just now said. Green tie, black tuxedo, secret agent spy man laughing next to exploding car on fire cinematic live action spy movie action movie. So, Josiah Source, if you're still here, Autumn says she's gonna turn this off. Well, not quite. I'm just gonna let you guys keep redeeming them, but I'm done with that right now. I know where I left off. I will go back and find them. But clearly I opened a can of worms by allowing you guys to put notes in the box, but it's good. It's great. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that redeem, because I always am like, what is something that you guys would actually like in this redeem thing? And since you found something you really like, that's great. Warrior says, I got partially done with one of my drawings. Yay! Congrats! But Power Stroke would take a few hours, and work starts at midnight, so we'll have to finish tomorrow. Okay. Well, much success at work. Need to make sure you don't lose track of time. Got absorbed in listening to me the other day. It was 11:41 and I hadn't put my pants on yet. Well, sorry for distracting you, but I'm glad that you are keeping track of the time this time. But guess what? You know, last night when I was streaming, and I was so sleepy that the next morning, I literally woke up, my phone was ringing, and it was like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go to work. And thankfully, I was supposed to work from home, but I wanted to go into the office anyway. But I ended up going into the office a little later. But that was earlier today. I felt so sleepy and tired. I just really need to get some sleep. Josiah Source is here. And Josiah Source has redeemed this, which is kind of creepy in my opinion. This. And Josiah Source is trying to make someone laugh so that it can look like these guys are laughing, I guess. I don't like how this mouth is made. That's a little bit weird. It looks like they did it wrong. this guy is squatting in front of the car, doing a weird dance and laughing.
Oh, stop. It's too much.
Okay. And more of the, someone's laughing. There's a guy in this car, but then there's a big guy up here laughing. Which is funny. And this looks like some kind of weird movie poster.
Oh, that's all.
Danny says, that's a Jim Carrey laugh. That did sound like one a little bit. Sometimes he does remind me of him. And then there's this guy here. Which is okay, I guess. And then there's a guy back there also smiling. This picture looks very weird. Like, what is happening here? This guy's laughing and running, and then this guy's back here just standing here smiling. OMG, yes, the last pic looked like Jim Carrey, says Autumn. Yeah, you can imagine that being Jim Carrey, you can. This is very interesting, Josiah Source. The AI imagined a thing, I guess. I don't know if it's what you imagined, but it's something. What's the best, says Josiah Source. Evil Inkman thinks it's like the Twilight Zone. I really don't know which one of these is the best. I mean, it depends on what you say is best, what best means. I think that this one up here looks bad because something's wrong with the mouth. And I need to zoom in more, but there's something going on with this, how he looks. I don't like it. It's like he has a mouth, and then he also has an open mouth under his mouth. There's something weird. So yeah, no, I don't like that one. I would probably say this one looks the least AI of them all, but it still looks like what the heck is going on, and why is that guy back there laughing? It's like, are two guys just playing with burning up a truck and laughing or something? Like, I don't get it. But, what looks like him? I would say none of these look like how I imagine someone to look. But, you guys can imagine someone to look like that. Una says, is the same spy of the other image. Yeah, you're saying this guy over back here? If he's another guy from one of the other images that are like just standing there. This is funny to see these guys with suits laughing and blowing up cars. And when you say green, then they automatically make the car also green, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay, I guess. Yeah, so thanks for redeeming that, Josiah Source. I think I'm yawning too much. It's 11:23. I need to actually get some words. Well, I don't actually, because technically I did nano words already. Why am I going on forums? I'm trying to go on the main site. Do you need prompts? We can use some prompts, I guess. But yeah, I've already done day 3 because of, since I streamed at midnight yesterday, I went ahead and did a sprint for the second day and a sprint for the third day. So we don't have to worry about it, but we can always do sprints anyway. If you got, do you guys need to do any words for Nano today before it becomes midnight? Because if you do, we could do a sprint or something. Or just a write in where we write and work and we don't have a timer necessarily. Whatever you guys want to do. Yes, you do? Okay. Sprint or just no sprint? Alright, let's see. I'm going to poll. Excuse me. My allergies. Alright, we have a let's write poll. Do you want to do a sprint with a timer, or you want no timer? Just write and work along together. Feel free to vote on that poll. In the meantime, I don't know. I'm sleepy, I guess. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that, Warrior of the Wind. I have been just like my allergies are like, and I'm yawning, so that's not helping. Adam has voted. Thank you for voting. Along with the vote, do you think you want music or no music? I put the headers there. Okay. It's about probably 15 seconds left for the poll if you would like to participate. Alright, the poll has done. I mean, the poll is done. The poll has done. The poll is finished. And the winner is Sprint. So we're going to sprint. It's already on the sprintometer. So let's go and see how many minutes we're going to sprint for. That doesn't seem like enough time. Do you want me to spin it again, or do you want to do the 7 minutes? I'm gonna spin again and add the 7 minutes to what we get, I guess. It doesn't matter, says Autumn. So maybe we could just do the sprint for 7 minutes. I don't know. Alright, let's do the sprint for 7 minutes. That's weird. But it's a thing, I guess. We will hide that choice. And I'm gonna go to the Discord and I am going to start a sprint for 7 minutes. Okay. Where is the... what's it called? There it is. Alright. Sorry. Okay. If you'd like to join in the Discord, feel free to follow that link. Gotta get my clock. Dark evil sci-fi drones with rain and lightning power dark clouds glowing cinematic movie. Alright, we're gonna redeem that in a moment. Alright, in about 15 seconds we're going to start the sprint. If you'd like to join the Discord, you can. If not, we're still sprinting in the Twitch chat. So feel free to just stay right where you are. Here we go. And while I have 7 minutes on the clock, I'm going to copy this AI image prompt and go find. Okay. Alright, about 6 minutes on the clock for you guys. Sprinting. Now I need to stretch. I do. Ugh. Feels so weird. Okay. And I'm just gonna go and do the rest of my, right, let's delete that. Gonna do put this over here, and I didn't have any music. I think we should have music. We have 1 minute and 41 seconds left on the clock. Hmm. 55 seconds left on the clock. And I am sleepy. I tried to do my pledge document. I can't think of anything else to put on it. Ah, well, I just saw something. We have 20 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters. A little time for me to relax, I guess, for 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time's up. How did you guys do? Please remember I am a Game of Tomes reporting stream, so you can report your words here. Okay. What kind of words did you guys manage to get? I'm going to put in my words. What did I do? I'm just going to calculate how many words I have in this. Oops. What did I do? No. Alright. 105 words is all I have in this little pledge document. Okay. Okay, I only did 105 words, but I guess this is better than nothing. How did you guys do? 82. Nice! Alrighty. So, the thing I saw when I was looking around was this. Josiahsaurus, are you still here? Dark evil sci-fi drones with rain and lightning power, dark clouds glowing. This is the cinematic drones that you asked for. Udo's back. Hello. Evening Pin says, my eye vision is blurry when I write. Oh man, maybe you need to get some rest too. I feel like I'm falling asleep right now. I need to get some rest. Can't write today, says Evening Pin. Oh man. These are drones. Me said, it's okay. Sending love and hugs. You don't have to write every day. It's okay. Do get rest, please. Josiahsaurus, do you like these? They look very ominous. That looks insane, says Josiahsaurus. It does. Looks a little bit creepy. Alright. So, I feel like I need to stand up and stretch. But I can't. Drones adorable. That's an interesting word for it. They are adorable. Okay. Glad you think they are. If sleep were a pinata, there'd be candy spilling out of your feet, says Warrior of the Wind. Whoa, that is a good analogy. I probably just need to end the stream, go to sleep, but it's not even midnight yet. Adorable. Yeah, say that in case they are listening, says Anna. They looked a little bit intimidating to me, and they did look like the sky was ominous and dark and stuff like that. But yeah. Alright. I see that, I've done the WorldEmber homework as much as I'm gonna do it for now. I got my 100 words, so I'm gonna submit the article. There. I've submitted the article. Now, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And we'll work on it a little bit more later because I literally just can't right now. Josiah Soros has redeemed, last time had redeemed, start a new community challenge. Did anybody think of a thing that they want me to do on the stream? If not, I guess I will have to just randomly do it because Josiah Soros, it did get it from the random wheels. So I want to make sure that Josiah Soros gets to get his redeem properly filled. Let me drink water. You have an idea. Okay, cool. You Blinkman? Go ahead. Let me know. Alright. And I need to stand up and stretch for a bit. I'm gonna stand up and stretch really fast. And I'm still right here. Alright, I'm here. Still. Alright. 24/7 stream maybe. No. So basically, I did the thing where I said if I get 24 subscribers in the September, I would do a 24-hour stream. I did not get 24 subscribers, unfortunately, but I wouldn't do a 24-hour stream unless I get 24 subscribers at one time. Also, 24/7? No. I can do one 24-hour stream and then turn it off. But 24/7 means, are you saying for 7 days a week staying on the stream? No, I'm not going to do that. The 24-hour live stream would be great. It will have to be a very, very expensive challenge. But I really feel like the sub goal is 24 subscribers, 24-hour stream. Because if I do a 24-hour stream, I have to take off work. And if I take off work, that means I'm not getting paid for that work. So I kind of need Twitch to pay for that day of work. So that's why I want 24 subscribers. So at least one can be paying per hour. And really, for subs, I do not get a lot of money. Especially if they just pay the minimum sub. It's like $3.99 or something, and I do not get even half of that. So 24 subscribers would be not quite, but it would be best and better than like nothing. So that's why that was my goal. I managed to get 8 subscribers in September. And then I did gift you guys some subs as well, because Evil Inkpin redeemed a gift for the chat on the random wheel. So, but if you guys still want me to do a 24-hour live stream, I still have the sub goal. I actually do. It's just hidden. But the sub goal is still here. Sub goal right here. It is not the right measurements. But my sub goal is still 24 subscribers, and if I get 24 subscribers, I'll get to go ahead and give you guys a 24-hour live stream. Kilometers? What? 24 kilometers? I don't know. 24 subscribers to the channel. Okay. So we're going to spin on the random wheel again, as Evil Inkpin has now redeemed. Open file. Where these wonderful real randomness. What has Evil Inkpin redeemed? Change keyboard color. Alright, Evil Inkpin, what color do you want the keyboard to change to? Ah, Autumn has redeemed another roasty toasty. So we will do that. But in the meantime, Evil Inkpin, let me know what color. Blue? Nice. Okay. It's not catching. There it is. There. Okay. Here we go. Blue. I already have the preset for it to be blue. There you go. You like that, Evil Inkpin? There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, my keyboard doesn't do that. You had a Corsair that did, but it was not compatible with 10. Windows 10. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Autumn has redeemed lights out for the dramatic effect. So that you can see the keyboard, and I guess so you can see the roasty toasty flames. So we have the blue keys here, and we have the fire here. So you see my face is illuminated by the fire. Okay. Nice. Got to get the marshmallows. We've got the marshmallows. Time to roast them. Alright, so Thug Batman is here. Whoa, hello. Ah. Howdy, checking out other fellow Rimo streamers. Hello, welcome to the stream. How is your Rimo going? We're just doing a thing, and we're roasting some random marshmallows and stuff. We were trying to do a little bit of Rimo stuff. I started falling asleep because I'm so tired. It's almost midnight here. But we were doing some sprints and stuff. So if you'd like to join in, you can. Yeah, are you a Rimo streamer? Are you streaming, or are you just checking out other streamers because you're a Rimo writer? Ah! These marshmallows are getting burnt. Josisaurus has redeemed an AI image. I think somebody else redeemed an AI image too, but I don't know if it was just a note or if it was an AI image. Burn the marshmallows, says Autumn. Glitched out, back in. Alright, Thug Batman is back. Yeah, so we were asking you, do you stream in NaNoWriMo? Or are you just a writer who's checking out other fellow writers? Or do you stream on Twitch yourself also? Either one is cool. Alright, I think that's good. And I think they're nice and good and burnt. So we can eat them. Thank you again to Autumn for redeeming these roasty toasty marshmallows.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you for following the channel. I will follow you back as well. When people follow me, I try to follow them back. All right. So that was that. Thank you so much again to Autumn for redeeming that thing. Roasty toasty. I'm gonna put the candle over here. Now you can't see my face, but we're just in the dark for now. The keyboard should be illuminating my face enough. We're gonna do some sprints. Maybe I'm awake now. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you found us. I appreciate you very much. We're gonna probably do a writing sprint. Warrior the Wind has an idea that I can rebrand my sub goal to be subscribers greetings. Sounds funny. Seasons greetings. I could get it. Something. It's something there. Something there. I will think about it. All right. So, who wants to sprint again? I'm going to... Where did the sprint go? Okay. We're gonna, do the sprintometer wheel and see how many minutes we will sprint for this time. Nice! Thug Batman says I am actually supposed to be writing now, so a sprint sounds fun to me. That's awesome. I'm glad, and 20 minutes is not too bad. We've got some, like, 2 long sprints and then some 2 short sprints, but 20 minutes is just right, I think. Let's start it. Start the sprint. $20 minutes. And we're gonna put that on the clock as well. If you would like to join our Discord and sprint in the channel, we can. If you would not like to, that's okay. We are still also sprinting right here in the Twitch chat. So that's the link in the chat for the Discord, but if you do not want to be in the Discord, it's okay. We are still just sprinting in the Twitch chat, so it's no worries at all. Once it gets going in the Discord, I will instantly press go on the chat clock, and we will all start sprinting. Should be in about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Figured. Okay. Alright, let's sprint. I guess you can showcase me. Maybe I can type with this here. I can type with this here, I guess. We're gonna just turn the music on really quick. Alright, I think I'm awake. I'm going to join with oh man, one of the flames went out. It's okay. I'm gonna join with 0 words because I need to do a thing. Alright, all you sprinters, we have about 15 minutes left on the clock. We have 9 minutes and 40 seconds left on the sprint clock for all of you sprinters. Alright, 6 minutes left on the clock for all you sprinters. Evelyn says, you all got this. Alrighty. You got this too. Not water. That's my mortal enemy. Well, guess what? I like water anyway, and my water's all gone, so I need to get some more. Autumn said, we started again! What? What do you mean? What do we start? The sprint? The sprint was 20 minutes, but now we only have 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. Oh, we started again adding stuff to the box, I see. Yep, I'm gonna have to go through it again. Yona says, I don't know. Water is nice with me. Wordy says nice things about it too. And many doctors. I think that somebody else redeemed an AI image. What was an AI image? Spider eating mashed potatoes. That's weird. We're gonna see about that. Group of evil two-legged Boston Dynamics robots with super speed and grass field in the park live-action movie is what Josiah Stars redeemed. I don't know if you're still here, Josiah Stars. Hopefully you are. Sorry for missing this earlier. Autumn, also, are you still here, Autumn? I saw that you redeemed Give Me a Writing Prompt, please, and I just totally forgot. Okay, so it says, I'm just stuck. It's a steampunk right now. She's in a junkyard of cars. Okay. So, I don't know enough about this character. It's a steampunk setting. They're in a junkyard of cars. What is she doing in the junkyard? Is she looking for something? Is she hiding from somebody? What is she doing? Yay, Josiah Stars is still here. For all you sprinters, we have about 1 minute left on the clock. Hopefully, Autumn, you're not stuck in the steampunk scene still. I should have given you the prompt before we sprinted. 40 seconds on the clock. Uh-oh. Warrior the one says, spider eating potatoes makes me think of Lucas the spider. Lucas the spider is quite cute. These that I see happening aren't as cute as Lucas the spider. Sorry. Alright, I got 365 words. Okay. How did you guys do? Got 61 words on them? Okay. Well, I know you said you're stuck in the steampunk setting and your character's in the junkyard of cars. Sorry that I didn't see that prompt earlier. You asked for a prompt. I believe maybe you can write about something that she finds in one of the cars. Does she see a car that reminds her of her past, or does she see a car that is her favorite color? You can make something about the... I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, but you can make something about this junkyard a little bit mysterious to her, and it may make her find something more than she bargained on. That's just my prompt, I guess. Una thinks that Evelyn Finn is a robot. Yeah, you never saw the prompt. Yeah, that was the prompt. So what I'm saying is, my prompt to you for that is to find a thing in the junkyard that she sees that either reminds her of something of the past or helps her discover something about the future. And if you don't like that prompt, I can give you another one. Una was having fun with the conspiracy theories. Alright. I should have updated my words on NaNoWriMo's site. I don't think I did. That's okay because I already did for yesterday, but I need to do it today. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a warning. Warning, warning, warning. Okay. So first I'm gonna show the cute robots, okay? We're gonna show the cute robots. They're very cute. But I'm going to, after this, give you a warning. Because it's going to be a spider warning. Some people don't like spiders. So we can turn this off if they don't like the spiders. So right now, these little robots look very strange. But, okay. Why do these remind me of the Ninja Turtles? Like how they're standing and there's 4 of them. And how their facial expression is. These, okay. We have these as well. What was the prompt? Group of evil, 2-legged Boston Dynamics robots with super speed in grass and field in park. Live action movie. They don't look evil to me, but okay. Now, I'm going to turn the lights back on for this next one, okay? And I'm giving you one more chance. Spider warning. If you guys don't like spiders very much, these are going to be cartoon and they're going to be made with AI. But if you don't like spiders very much, you guys can look away from the stream really quick or turn it off or something for a second. Because Evil Inkfin has redeemed the spiders eating mashed potatoes prompt. And it looks a little bit weird. So I'm about to show them on the screen right now. Okay, so this is weird. This one up here looks like Spider-Man. It literally looks like Spider-Man. That one, I don't know what's going on with that one. Ooh, that one is kind of more realistic than all of the rest of them. This one is weird, like it's made out of the mashed potatoes. So yeah, that's very, ugh. Okay, that's enough. Why does it have a face in the thorax? Exactly, I have no idea. But yeah, those spiders are weird. And also I noticed like a lot of them, they have a fork next to their plate. Do you guys eat mashed potatoes with a fork or a spoon? Just a question. Also, you guys, if you were looking away from the stream, you can look back at it now. I have taken the spiders off the screen. Okay? Real spiders don't bother you. Yeah, you will break a pallet jack just to avoid running over a daddy long leg. That is good, Warrior of the Wind. I do not like to kill bugs either. Evil black alien spiders from Satisfactory legit. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Interesting. Yeah, but turn the spider into a potato, that one. Yes. Warrior of the Wind says the face in the thorax looked weird like a Pokemon spider. Let's see what you guys eat mashed potatoes with. Others are mutants. The first one is good, the other ones are mutants, Sazuna. So you can eat mashed potatoes with either. I can too. Danny says a spork. A fork says Josiah Source. Either says Una. Both says Evil. Yeah, Evil Inkpen says I don't like killing insects. Makes me feel sad. I spare even wasps' lives too. Yes, I love to save all the bugs. And before I kill a bug, I rather take it outside. And I don't really kill bugs on purpose. What I do is I just see it, I capture it, I take it back outside. Like if it needs to get out of my way, I just take it outside. If it's not in the way, I'm just like, okay, go ahead. Mind your business. Like Princess Starships landing in airport movie theater shot. Airport movie theater? Okay. Yep. And then after this, I think we're gonna have to raid out because I am so sleepy. So funny. Here is the thing. What was this prompt again? Starships landing in airport movie theater shot. Well, these starships are landing in the theater shot, I guess. It's in the airport theater? It looks just like a movie theater. Okay. This is a very strange thing that was redeemed. These don't look like starships. Yeah, where's the screen to watch the movie, says Danny. Yeah, it doesn't look like... This looks like... everybody's looking at the starships. And those don't look like starships. Like, these looks like these could be starships. Some of these just look like airplanes. Okay, what kind of airport is this? The other two skipped the theater design. Yeah, they did. Starships come in all designs, said Evil Pen. Yeah, true. True. Well, thank you for redeeming that. Now, I really am sleepy, and I believe I need to go to sleep right now. So, I thank you guys for joining me for everything, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I can stream some more soon. I will probably stream tomorrow. Hopefully, not too late. I am gonna try to stream like in the daytime, not like this, because I just have been like too sleepy on these streams. I'm gonna go to creator dashboard and I'm going to try to find somebody to raid. Let's see who we can raid. And I also have to update my YouTube with the VODs. I really do. I keep forgetting, and I've just been so hectic and so busy, and I haven't really been getting much sleep. So I need to get some kind of sleep. So I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see who we can raid. What is this? I don't know what that is. We have the Closet Forge, we have a Game of Tomes lobby, we have Oracle of Dusk, and we have the Hoot House livestream with the owls. So, which one do you guys want? Alright, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed night. I'm just gonna probably just choose, I'm gonna choose Oracle Dusk. I see the cute kitties and they are riding. So we're gonna raid them. So thank you so much for joining me for my streams. Hopefully I can stream again and not be sleepy. Oh, you want Hoot House Riders? Oh no, Hoot House isn't Riders. That's funny. Hoot House is a cool little cute little thing with owls. They are little owls that you just spy on in their little owl box, and they're real life owls that they took in and they care for them, and they kind of try to keep them at a distance so they can stay wild, but they just set up cameras in their little house, and you can see them flying around and stuff like that. Ah, Josiah Source has redeemed Let's Pray, so we're about to leave. We're about to go on a raid, but let's pray. Dear God, thank you for everything you've done, everything you're doing, everything you will do. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for everybody in the stream chat. Thank you for all the people watching right now. Please bless them, help them with all the plans they're working on. Help them in their lives. Please remind them that they are loved, they are important, they are cared for, and everything is just so awesome when we think about you. So thank you so much, God, for everything. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. You guys have a blessed one. Love you guys. We are raiding Oracle of Dusk. Bye.